What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Animal Adventures with Ben. Today I'm going to be setting up my Leopard Gecko tank, changing it up and adding in Eco Earth. It is a coconut fiber substrate. I got it right here. I'm going to try and do a bit of a bioactive setup. Got some plants, got the Eco Earth, got our lizard, got the tank. We're all ready to go. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so I just wanted to give you a before and after. So here's this tank right now. It is a 20-gallon long, I'm not sure what tank it actually is because I bought it from a small reptile shop. But as you can see, right now I'm just using Repticarpet. I've got the green one in right now, and then I've got a gray one in my storage area down there. But we've got our lizard right here. So yeah, so as you can see, it's a little dirty, and you wouldn't believe it, but I cleaned it about 3 or 4 days ago. He just likes to mess with me, and he decided to step in the calcium and walk everywhere. So that's cool. So we've just got our nice warm hide here, we got a cool hide over here, and then we've got the just regular human hide in there. So as you can see in the back, it's prime conditions right now. We've got 50 humidity, and it's about, I'd say, roughly 85 degrees in there, and that's right in the middle, so it's probably about 70, 75, maybe to 78 in there, and it is kind of hot today, so my room in general is quite warm. And then we've got a basking spot, not necessarily a basking spot, we got a heat pad under there, but that's at about 95 degrees. My thermometer just died, so I gotta put a new battery in it. But yeah, so the main concern about Eco Earth down here is humidity. So a lot of people complain about humidity problems, but as you can see, I'm not using a vision cage. This is mesh or wire, so it's just your standard terrarium. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it, and also there are many methods to getting rid of the humidity, and also it just makes the tank look a lot more naturalistic, and it's a better competitor against Reptisand or calcium sand, however you want to say that, because it's just overall healthier and safer for the animal itself. So yeah, we got the calcium and water dish back there. Water dish is dried out right now just because I emptied it out, so we can get ready for this transformation. Alright, let's get into the Eco Earth. So as you can tell by what I already said multiple times, I decided to buy the Eco Earth. It's just a coconut fiber substrate, I guess. It says it right here, loose coconut fiber substrate. I bought the 24-quart one. I'm probably not going to use it all, but it just gives me enough to where I can plant a nice thick layer, and possibly even make it a little rough terrain, so he's got little hills to climb and stuff like that, just to make it look a little nicer. So I did buy the loose one. You can also buy bricks. Just this will save time. The loose saves time. Brick saves money. This one is more expensive, but with the bricks you gotta let it soak in water and let it break down, and then you've got to let it dry out, whereas this one just comes ready to go. You don't have to do anything with it. So yeah. Alright, so let's get this tank taken out and we'll get everything put in. Okay, so we've got the tank all cleared out. So I'm just leaving the thermometer gauge in there because it's actually Velcro. Got it off. Okay, so yeah. Now we got everything off, so now we're gonna move it over to a lower location so it's just easier for me to get everything in. I'm gonna clean the back a little bit. Got our heat pad underneath, so that's good to go. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, now that we've got our tank lowered and we've got everything cleared out of it, now we're gonna add in some of the Eco Earth. So you just want to add in fairly good amounts at a time, nothing too large. And you just want to spread it around nice and evenly, just to get it all nice and mixed in. So the amount you want to use is all dependent on you. You can choose how much. Of course, you're going to want the area where your heat pad goes to have the thinner area, which I will sort out in a minute. But yeah, my heat pad goes right about here, so I'm just going to keep a nice thin layer under where the warm hide will be. But yeah, this is about the amount you want, you know. It's not too thick, not too thin though. You don't want to see the bottom because that just makes it all cheesy. But yeah, I am going to be adding plants though. I've got a couple pothos, so I'm going to be using those. Pothos are one of the best plants to use. I can't remember what else they're called, but they've got another name. I'm going to look that up really quick. So the pothos are also called devil's ivy, if you guys are familiar with that. So yeah, I'm going to be adding that on because they're very versatile, and they work great in a lot of vivariums and terrariums and all that. All you really got to do is give them a little bit of UV light, which I got my window over behind me, and they will probably survive in here. I might have to add a little bit of organic topsoil or reptisoil eventually, but the Eco Earth will do fine for now. So yeah, so we're just going to add a little bit more in, just to give it a nice thick layer, and then we can start adding the decorations. Alrighty guys, I'm just going to cut to when I finish because this is going to get kind of boring for you guys. So yeah, once I get as much as I want in, I'm kind of just playing with it as it goes. Once I get there, I'll catch you guys up. Okay guys, so I got everything set up. I'm really liking the look. Got the warm hide right here. I've got a nice log, kind of like an arch right here. I've got the water. I'm going to put the calcium right here. I just spilled some dirt in it right there, so I'm just going to swap that out and get some new one. I've got this. I really like this part. I've got a nice, it's kind of a rise here, and then we've got a nice little cave down here that I dug out for him. There's no backing, or there is a backing, so there's no way to see through, so it'll make him feel kind of like he's in one of those. And then of course we've got the little holes in that tree in the humid hide. So next what we're going to do is add the plants. This right here is a pothos plant. As you can see, I've been growing it for a couple years now. It's also in my fish tank right here. It's this long one right here. I'm not sure if I like it. I think I might take it out. But yeah, so the great thing about pothos is that it's kind of like a succulent in that you can clip it off at right about down here and it'll regrow. So I'm just going to cut a couple pieces off of this and we'll plant it into our tank, probably a couple different spots here and there. But yeah, I really love this because all you got to do is give it a little bit of water, give it some UV light, and it's good to go. It doesn't need that much nutrients, doesn't even need that much water. And as you can see, it's very vibrant colors and nice green. They're very durable. This one, they're kind of a vine more than a plant. But that's okay, because you can just trim them and replant them in other places. So yeah, it's going to give a nice color to this tank and hopefully add some more life to it. So yeah, let's get to cutting and planting. Okay guys, I finally finished it and I'm really liking how it turned out. So I added the plants over here, as you can see, kind of gave them a little bit of moisture, a little bit of water right there with a squirt bottle. I don't know why my flash is on, but it does help a little. Added some moisture there, so I added a plant there, in the back over there, and then also right there. So if we want to explain it, here's also my hygrometer and my thermometer. So it's getting quite toasty in my room. I turned on the fan, opened up the windows. I don't know why it's getting so hot. But yeah. So we've got this nice place. He likes to climb in here sometimes, into this hide. Goes in under there. And then I kind of dug out a nice little cave for him right there. But he'll go in there sometimes. He doesn't really go in there too much. As you can see, the humidity is already fairly high, so this is what it's been at. It's been right around 50 to 60 the whole time, so definitely helps with shedding, but it's not too much. I mean, I would like it to be a little less, but I'll definitely just have to watch that. And of course, this is my favorite part. This is where I incorporated it into the hill. I really like how that turned out. So if we kind of look down under, he's got a nice little cave to go in under there. That's definitely my favorite part about this. And of course, we've got his water dish right here. We've got his warm hide right here. And again, I kind of did the hill looking thing. Not as much, but I still definitely like it. Got some fresh calcium for him right there. And then of course, got your nice heat pad back here. This is it right here. It goes underneath the tank. But yeah, so you can't really tell. Ooh, it's dirty. You can't really tell, but it's a lot shallower in there. You kind of can, if you look at a side angle, sort of, you can see that this is all kind of dug up a little bit, just so he can get closer to the heat mat and the dirt doesn't retain the heat and keep him from getting warm. Of course, I've also got the heat lamp, which will probably warm up the dirt a bit and give him some body contact there as well. But yeah, so now that we've got the cage set up, we need the final part, the final judge to test it out, our lizard. Unfortunately, I let him go walk around my room somewhere, so now I get to go find him. I'll be right back. It'll only take a couple seconds for you. It might take me quite a while, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, got my leopard gecko. Beautiful colors today. And now it's time for him to test out the tank. Just gonna set him down there. See what he does. Oh, I think he definitely knows. He's getting kind of curious. Not being too smart. There he goes. He's going into his cave under there. Okay, he spun himself around there. Out of his things. We'll see. I think he's just kind of getting a look for it right now. Not sure if he knows what to do. Alright, we'll come back when he starts moving around some more. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Alright, he's starting to walk around. I don't think he likes the light, though. Yeah. Starting to walk around. I think he's just trying to get used to it, but I think he does like it. There he goes. Gonna go test out the first hide box. Okay guys, so I've given him a little bit of time to fit in, and he's starting to explore. He's really liking it. I'm really loving it. And there he goes. Of course he's trying to get up here because he loves to climb. But yeah, so it's looking really good. The pathos are staying in place, so hopefully they'll take root pretty soon. He's already gone into the warm hide, as I showed you guys. And he hasn't used the cool hide yet, but we'll check that out pretty soon. Yeah. There you go. Right there. Oh, there he goes. Making a nice little tunnel. So yeah, guys. So, of course, this Eco Earth does have its drawbacks. If you guys want me to go into another video for that, just let me know in the comments down below. And I can go over that. But, besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section down below, because hopefully soon I can be doing a questionnaire to answer all your questions about my channel or any animal questions you have in general. So yeah, with that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.